Hi everyone, thanks for clicking onto my channel, Simply Outdoors with Shauna. Today I'm just in my backyard because I want to set up a tent that I bought off a buy and sell app that I search for different camping gear on, and I found a tent that is a Baker style, old style military tent type. I wanted this style for my winter camping. I wanted something different, so I'm going to set it up in the backyard and see how it works. So let's check out this tent. The tent was never used, so it still came in the box. It's an older tent. It's from Venture. It's a two-person tent. Let's turn it over to the English side. It's a two-person trail tent. It's a nylon, has nylon walls, zippered doors, storm flaps, and let's see here, and solid steel poles and pins and ropes that come with it. So it has poles, all the stake pins, and the guidelines. So let's open this up. It is a 6.5 by 4.5, and I think only for the height, 36 for the height. So it's not very tall. It only weighs 4 pounds, so it's nice and light. There we go. Now, I'm on my deck, so I'm not going to use the stakes, so I've just got little roofing nails that I'm going to stick in to hold it down. So I'm going to stake all 4 corners down first. Show you what I'm using, just using little roofing nails in each corner. And then I'm just putting them on an angle so it pulls it tight. Alright, now we're going to put the poles in. They go right up in to the eyelet, and then what I'll do is I'll tie the rope up to here. You can just basically loop that around, and then you can make it tighter from there. So that's what I'll do, and use another nail. This tied 2 normal knots down the bottom because you can tighten it from here if you need to with the little slider that's there. That's perfect. Now there's two ropes left to bring out your sides to make it bigger inside. So let's put those on because it really makes a difference when you have the sides pulled out. It makes a lot more room. Around. Use the little tabs that they have on there to pull it out. They work perfect. All right, let's check the outside of this tent. Now, It has 2 poles, 4 lines that it comes with, 2 on each side that pull the sides out, and then the poles attach. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good size. It's perfect. So I'll put all the measurements, the dimensions in the description. So let's go inside and see what it looks like in here and how big it really is. All right, everyone. It's really roomy in here. Enough for 2 people for sure. 1 person, a dog, and all your gear. It is great. I really like it. Now, it's not that high, so I definitely wouldn't bring a cot with me. I would just bring my winter thermarest, and then I have a little sit-up chair that works by Velcro, so I could sit up. Yeah, I think this is going to be perfect. I like it. Good for 20 bucks. Okay, everyone, I got my thermarest blown up here, and I set it inside. It fits perfectly the length of the tent. So, yeah, nice. I got some other equipment in here I want to show you. So the purpose of this setup is I wanted to show people that you can camp in the wintertime cheaper than you think. You don't need to go out and get a 3-season tent that's going to cost you $300 to $500. You don't need to go out and get a sleeping bag that's going to cost you $500 to $700 for a winter sleeping bag. If you have a good fall sleeping bag, which you can find for a very good price, I actually bought my fall sleeping bag off of an app called Kijiji. They have camping equipment on there, and I made sure I washed it well, and it's an excellent sleeping bag. It's a fall sleeping bag that goes down to 0 degrees, and then I put a fleece liner in it, so it keeps me very warm. It wouldn't keep me warm without a source of heat in my tent. So I have a buddy heater or a wood stove. So I'm going to show you the things that I have in this tent that are going to keep me warm. Now, right now it's -7 out. I'll show you the temperature. I have the temperature outside, and then I'm going to bring it inside. It's my carbon monoxide detector and temperature, and we'll see how warm we can get it in here. So this is my little carbon monoxide detector that I put in my tent when I have my little buddy heater, and it's saying -7 outside right now. I checked it on the weather app and it says -7. So let's take this into the tent and we'll turn Mr. Buddy on and we'll see how warm we can get it in there. So I'm going to put the flaps down for this. Let's close that right up. We'll do the zippers up, make it okay. So see, we have a little airflow here. Now you want an airflow when you're using your buddy heater. So put it onto pilot and you'll see your little pilot light come on. If it's first starting from cold, you want to hold it for about 10 seconds to 12 seconds and it warms it up. That should be good. And then you turn your knob to low and you can see it lighting up the little coils in behind, and it puts off a good heat. So -7 it's reading. So we're not quite going to put it on the table that I have way at the other end. We're just going to sit it here for now, kind of close to the buddy heater so you can see how far away it is. So now I take this little oven pan, lasagna pan, and I just kind of tilt it over top if your tent's close, just to redirect the heat from going straight up to the tent and getting it really hot. So now we have the kettle on here. I put some water in the kettle, not quite too full, you can see there. And we're gonna see how long that takes to boil up. Nice red. So right now the heater's on low. I'm gonna turn it to high because I want to see for cooking purposes and warming up the tent. So there's nice red. Sorry for the plane going by. I live in a city. That's why I like to go out to the country and to the woods. Now the little buddy heater does have a carbon monoxide shutoff if it detects anything, but you never know, that could malfunction. That's why I have this little guy. One thing I want to mention with Mr. Buddy heaters, a lot of people are getting these hoses that connect to your Mr. Buddy heater to go to your 25-pound barbecue cylinder. Now, people are getting it from Canadian Tire, these hoses, and inside the hoses there's oil, these oils that keep the hose from cracking, and it can hurt your buddy heater with running through into your buddy heater and making it quit. So you got to make sure you get the filter that goes on to your buddy heater before any of those oils get to your buddy heater. So check that out. I'll provide the link here, wherever the link goes. I'll provide the link to some people doing a review on that. All right, it's getting warm in here. It's only been on for a matter of a minute and we're at -6. Now think safety first. Whenever you're using something like a wood stove, a heater inside a tent, always think safety. Things are going to get hot. Things could burn, just like in your house. So make sure you have something. I actually got to turn this heater down to low. Whew. Low range of Mr. Buddy heater in a small area like this, perfect. So let's sit, relax, and I'll go over some prices of everything that I paid for everything I have here, so people know that you don't need to go expensive for winter camping. That is gonna boil up in no time. So my little lantern that works by batteries, that was a little pricey for me, but I really wanted it. It was $25, but I'm sure you can pick them up cheaper than that. You can get little lanterns that work by batteries from the dollar store that only are $1 to $2. This little stand I picked up at the Salvation Army for 75 cents. And over here I just have my little frying pan with a spork. The frying pan I got from Canadian Tire when it was on sale for $8.99. My spork was a couple of dollars. Has everything I need in there, fork, knife, and spoon. So now the Mr. Buddy heater, that's the most expensive gear in this whole camping gear. That's about $130 to $150. So you can find them when they're on sale for $89, and that's terrific. Then you have your little 5-pound propane that you have to get, a 3-pack. It's usually $9.99 to $15. My little kettle, it's a Woods kettle. You can pick those up for $9.99 to $12.99 at Canadian Tire. I got mine at the Salvation Army for $3.99. Then you got your lasagna pans for a couple of dollars. My Thermarest I got for $30 off the Kijiji app. My little wool blanket, $2. But I would be bringing my sleeping bag that I paid $30 for, my fall sleeping bag that goes down to 0 degrees. So I'd be nice and toasty in here. And then my tent, it's a summer tent, not even a winter tent, for $20. Hey, Char, tell the people they can go winter camping for a good price, eh? All right, everyone. It's been about 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes that I have had the heater going, and Charlie came out with me to say hi. Bella will probably come out in a little bit. And the temperature in 5 to 6 minutes has already gone up to 0. 0 degrees in here. No more -7. And that's just 5 to 6 minutes of being in here. I can hear the water slowly making that hissing noise like it wants to boil. Oh yeah, it's already boiling. Now 6 minutes on a little backpacking stove to boil water is what I timed one time before. 6 to 8 minutes. And my tent just has a slight temperature up top. Nothing behind. Behind the tent, it's not hot at all. But this little tin lasagna pan, cookie sheet that I have, very hot. Now, so I recommend, if you have a low tent, to have lasagna pans, cookie sheet, anything to reflect the heat from going directly on your tent. Wow, I gotta show you this water. Don't know if you can see that. It's already at a rapid boil. Nice for a cup of tea. Well, everyone, I want to thank you for coming along with me in my backyard to show you that you don't need expensive gear to get out camping. So everyone needs to try it. Winter camping is amazing. Summer camping is excellent as well, but there's nothing like going winter camping. You gotta keep yourself warm. It's a lot more work, but a lot of fun. Sitting outside around a bonfire in the winter, everyone needs to try it. So get out there, get hiking, get camping in the winter. Try it out, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you on the next one. Cheers.